Hey there, wild ones. I hope that you are having the most fabulous day or evening wherever you are at in the world. Kat here, and we're going to see what message needs to come through. Now, I do want to say that we do currently have one subscriber at the time of recording this. You know who you are. Thank you so much for being here, for being the founding member or founding subscriber. Super excited to have you here. Also, I don't intend for this to kind of be the same setup as my other channel. Look, that came out pretty quick. As my other channel, which if you don't know my other channel, it is Stars Aligned Oracle. You can check that out. We mostly do Aquarius readings over there, but we would love to have you. Anyway, I don't intend for this to be the same. Just happened to be that it was the anniversary of Stars Aligned Oracle, and it felt like the time to start the second channel. So I do have a lot of stuff on order that should be coming in here in the next little bit. I don't plan on doing I don't know. I'm not sure really what this channel is going to be yet. So we're going to figure that out, find it out together. But it was the anniversary, the third anniversary of the other channel. And it felt like it was the time to take the leap, time to jump. I had been saying I was waiting for 10,000 subscribers. And we haven't made it there just yet on the other channel. But it just felt like it was time to take the leap. And on the other channel, not that this is the other channel, just at the beginning here of this channel, I tend to, remind that when you get that urge, that kind of niggle, that it's time to take the leap. And so that's what I felt. All right. This is kind of glary with the light. I'm still working on the lighting for this because I do want it to be different. So here is brighter light. Here is a little bit less light. I'm not sure which way because it feels like it's shadowy. We're doing this together. I'm super excited. Thank you so much for being here. Take a deep breath. All right, let's see what message needs to come through. All right, you have self-sabotage, the first one out. You have stand your ground, and you have be proud. Okay, interesting. You have flowers here, you have peacock here, and in the middle you have leaves kind of growing, like a tree growing, but almost it could be mirroring or a resemblance just off the top of kind of those peacock feathers, okay? So it's very interesting. You're being reminded to be proud, to hold your own, to stay. This kind of feels like it's a little off here. So if I move this a little bit, make sure all my makeshift stuff in the back here for this higher kind of thing doesn't fall over. Let's see. Here in the beginning, it feels brand new. It feels as if I have brought home a brand new baby and I'm not quite sure what to do, even though I have done it before, potentially, like with the first channel I've already had, right, and grown a bit. This feels all brand new. So please stick with me. But you're being reminded to stand your ground. There's something this week or something during this time. Wow, see, that's going to be something also for me. There's something that during this time or that is coming out in this message that is very important for you, okay, to stand your ground, to be very proud, to kind of puff up, even to put your shoulders back and really hold your head high, okay? The first card out here is self-sabotage. Make sure that you are not self-sabotaging. Make sure that you are allowing yourself to really stand tall with your convictions or your morals or your beliefs, or even for some of you, whatever your opinion is, because it matters during this time. Okay, it is very important during this time. So make sure. Now let me tell you, this says self-sabotage. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans, okay? So make sure that you are not allowing that inner voice to derail you, okay? To take you off of your path. Right, for a long time, and I'm going to put myself in here for just a moment. For a long time, I had to put out that that challenge to myself, or said that I would wait until 10,000, or at 10,000 I would do, but I was just holding myself back, and I didn't have to do that. I could have started this second channel. The thing is I don't really have clarity, but that feels like that's the way it's meant to be, because there's so much that I want to do, that I want to share. It may not just be cards, or it may not just be in this specific kind of format even as far as that goes. But, we're going to find out together kind of how this unfolds. All right. The next one is stand your ground. Standing your ground is an empowering, confidence building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. You see, very much coming through with this very supportive, loving energy. Don't talk yourself out of it, okay? Don't talk yourself out of it. Really stand your ground, even with yourself. Sometimes we have to really be firm and put out some tough love, even with ourselves, and that is what is coming through, okay? Now, you also have be proud. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, because you've achieved much, even in those moments when you don't think so, okay? All that you are and all that you will become, okay? Let me read that again. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. You see, this is very much going together here. There's a bigger kind of message coming through, and that is that you have that wild spark within you. Don't let yourself or anybody else kind of tame or control the narrative or what it is that you will do. Don't stop yourself just because there's that kind of mean girl or mean guy voice in your head that's telling you that potentially you can't or it won't amount to anything, because that's just not true. And you won't know until you take the leap, until you try it, until, right, you can't get a no unless you ask the question. And so you don't know until you take that leap, until you take that jump. And be proud of your accomplishments, even if whatever this is that you may kind of be worried about, or that be allowing a voice to hold you back. I feel like this is very much my message as well within jumping into this new channel. But whatever it is, right, you won't know whether it's going to work or not, whether you take that leap. And when you kind of make it that much longer, or you hold off on it, you don't get to have as much of the joy as quickly, if that makes sense, right? It's prolonged, it's out. But also, you can experiment, stand your ground, stand tall, stand firm, be proud of all that you have accomplished, who you are, all that you've gone through, even because it has helped you or assisted in kind of cultivating the person that you currently are. And really, don't let any of the voices, whether they're yours or other people's, hold you back from achieving whatever it is. It could be as something that feels very trivial, and otherwise it could feel something like something very, very big, right? And for some of you, you may have started something a while ago, and maybe you're ready to start another branch or another chapter to it. You're kind of ready to branch out or build on, right? For you, it just may be that time. It may be a relearning of the steps that you took prior, right? Because it may have been a while to get back into the swing of things. But hold your head high, be proud, puff that chest out, brag about yourself, let other people know, if you feel, depending on what it is, kind of what you're doing, so that they can support you and brag too. Now, if you have negative Nancy's or down Dans or whatever, right, down Dons or what, maybe don't keep that to yourself and build it secretly in the background, and then shout it from the rooftops. Be proud, but don't hold yourself back from something that you could do that could really, really enrich and enliven your life, or that could take you from one step to the next, a milestone to the next milestone. Don't hold yourself back. Allow yourself. And remember, you can experiment. You can put yourself out there, and you can be firm. You can stand your ground and be like, you know what? This is what I'm going to do today. Maybe it'll change tomorrow, but for now, this is perfect for me. Okay. Kind of a big sis kind of talk coming through. I feel like I needed that too. That's what I have for this specific reading. Until I get a little bit more, I have to do a little bit shorter readings here on this new channel, but we will be getting them longer soon enough, or maybe even a little bit, depends on what the message is that needs to come through. If you are liking this comment, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.